Hi guys, Alexi coming at you with another installment of retro gaming goodness. Now we're still bringing you some sweet retro gaming, but also diving into a couple of cool consoles that you might want to check out because it's about time. But before that, make sure to like and subscribe so you'll always be up to date with the latest retro news. Click that bell icon so you'll know exactly when our news goes live. Let's go. Robocop is coming to the Amiga as a complete AGA rework, and for those who felt the original 1989 version was a bit lacking, well, this new one is developed in full 68K ASM. The dude behind the remake, Daniel Alsop, gives us a brand new work in progress video showing just how far the game has come since its first announcement months ago. This guy's still hard at work on the game, and we're still looking at a few more months of development, but things are looking great. The 10th Dev Diary shows arcade perfect colors, new features to the map renderers, more power in the game engine, bug fixes, and a whole lot more. Robocop Sprite has some new animation, there's a new runner goon enemy, new spawn points from the arcade, and finally, a massive upgrade to the double buffering system. Things are looking great for Officer Murphy, and we can't wait to hear more by the end of the year. Now, if we could get Peter Weller to do some voice acting, that would be great. I mean, just one line, come on. Anbernic is at it again, and this time they're releasing the RG353M, a nice and rugged metal shell version of the older model. Yes, the M stands for metal. Now, the RG353P was a nice nostalgia trip, and the RG353V brought some vertical gaming to handheld consoles, but the M is something people have also been waiting for. Aside from that much-desired metal shell, we get a 3.5-inch touchscreen, the powerful RK3566 chipset, 2 GB of RAM, dual analog sticks, a dual boot OS that supports Linux and Android, and an HDMI port. Now, this model also supports Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, as it should. Has 3500 mAh battery that supports 6 hours of gameplay, and some nice stereo speakers. All the bells and whistles. This could be the new handheld console on the block, with its perfect size for mobile gaming, upgraded RK3566 chipset, and let me say it again, frickin' metal shell. It's classic Anbernic, combining aesthetics with smooth performance. Very nice. With the new RG353V coming in at $130 and the older RG353P at $115, we could be looking at a bit of a price bump. With the performance upgrades and the new rugged exterior, it's safe to say that this might be dropping at around $150. Fair enough. Can't wait. Metal shell. Surprise, surprise! Steam Deck fans out there can rejoice with the fact that they can now go even more old school than, let's say, the early 2000s. Yes, you can now run games from the old-timey dot matrix Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance on Steam Deck via the Epilogue GB operator. This means that all those classic Game Boy titles can be readily available on your Steam Deck, ready to play anytime, anywhere, with no need for AA batteries. Epilogue made sure it's as simple as downloading the software, plugging in the GB operator into a USB-C adapter, slapping in a Game Boy cartridge, and connecting it to your Steam Deck. Easy peasy. And we get it. It's not exactly easy to get your hands on a Steam Deck, or even a PlayStation 5 in 2022, but it's also pretty tough to get an Analog Pocket, a game dedicated to 4th, 5th, and 6th generation handheld titles. Given the situation, you might as well get the actual handheld PC. Still, it's best to wait for the right moment to cop a Steam Deck, especially if you're looking for the best of both gaming worlds. Well, there you have it, your weekly action-packed retro news. If you have suggestions on news to cover, or if we missed anything, let us know down below. As always, don't forget to like the video so YouTube's algorithm shows us some much love. Again, I'm Alexi, and I'll catch you all again next time.